And my friends, I think we found a winner for as dark as it gets for D&D 5e. This is Italian horror fantasy setting, a grimdark world under the influence of the moon for 5th edition. So let's just take a brief look through what this core book has. Just right off the bat, you get this cover art. Look at this. This is certainly a world of darkness and terror. They got things glowing in the eyes. A little goblin-like creature suggests that we'll probably be getting some new races. I just am blown away by the art here. Look at this. This is like Italian Emporio Armani of Dungeons and Dragons. Impressionante. So we get a brief view here of the index, what's in the book. You get the chapter 1 with the overview of Nightfell. You have chapter 2, the history of Iurmen. That's like the land where this campaign setting takes place. You have chapter 3 with the religion and culture. Chapter 4, the world of Iurmen. So you're getting all of this background here in these beginning sections. Then you get into some adventures where it looks like you may be getting like a little bit of an adventure, a campaign, something to go through there. And then you get all new races here, as well as new subclasses there. So just going briefly through here, let's see what we find. Look at that! I mean, you know, Braum from Dark Sun, back in the TSR days, I think these guys are taking it back to that level, that quality of artwork. The terror! Look at the art here, you guys. I don't even have to say much. All you have to do is just take a little perusal of the colors, the depth. These are all like oil paintings from Michelangelo. Look at that. Italian Dungeons and Dragons at its finest. Here's some background on the world. Here. The font size, everything, the feel of the book, it feels solid. It feels like quality. And you feel like, you know, I've lit some candles here because this seems to be, you know, like on edge with some of that panic going back in the 80s in terms of scariness. Here's the moon goddess myth. Now I could go into this book in depth. If any of the Bocho's Brother fans would like, I could take it section by section and see what's what. Let me know in the comments below. Check this out. This lich. Incredible. Incredible. And then chapter 3. The religion and the culture. So this is a world, from what I understand, the sun has died. So it's in an eternal state of night. And there is a moon, and there are moon effects. You see here in this symbol here, these moon effects will play a powerful role in what happens during your role play. And the game even comes with its own set of dice. You see here, there are the d20s, but also the moon dice. Look at this piece here. You could just sit and look at this art as if it were a coffee table book, without even having to go through and make characters and all the rest of it. That's just added bonus. So here we have some symbols, legends, and now I will just kind of briefly, quickly go through here. Look at these creatures. Creatures of the night. Chapter 4, the world of Iurmen. Is that how you would pronounce it, your campaign? Iurmen. Although it's night all the time, it just looks beautiful under the full moonlight. These creepy settings, dark forest, dark woods. And the game comes with its own map of the world. Looks a little bit to me like the Mediterranean area, if you were to take it into our world. And lots to find out about what is going on here as we explore this book in depth. So this would be a bit of a gazetteer. Look at this one. Don't you want to just go exploring in this place? Find out what is lurking in the caverns and the mountains? Let's see. Here we have ancient things. And I could see really, you could either play this one on its own, as its own campaign world, or blend it into what you're already doing. You can make it the Underdark. Look at this. This is one of my favorite pieces as I opened it. Look at that. You have this explorer here, and then is that a hut or something in the distance? Or is it a face? What could it be? Chapter 5, Adventures of the Night. Wow, look at these horned... They look like some sort of moon tiefling. They've come up with their own languages that you could write scripts in and handouts for the player characters. So new races to make your characters with. We can go into these in depth in future videos, just let me know. The Ejre, Primevals. Look at the color work on this art. It's hard to go back to anything else after you've seen this level of quality. Look at this one. The Garnar Alperns. They seem like some sort of a barbaric, maybe half-orc, hardened by the mountain race. They got a pagan folklore. Look at this owl-like creature here. Look at that. Some kind of druid, night druids. Think about it, moon druids, the grave folk. With a little familiar there, there's a cat. And the Ishdrim, overseas people, with these kind of reddish glowing tattoos, which will give it a nice effect in the dark of the night. Red eyes, glowing tattoos. Look at these guys. And then you have the Krampus. We all love Krampus from the Dark Winters. Braun made a book called Krampus. All these things combine so well together when you get your grim dark collection going. Look at this one. The bear mantle on the head for the Krampus characters. There's more. The Levar, Night Failings. Maybe you could play a little one of these little grumplet guys. Look at that, Night Failings. The Rizadrin, Moon Satires. Are you starting to get a feeling for what the world is like, the environment's like? And then we get here the new options and classes. Barbarians, the archetype. Path of the Unholy. These guys. We'll have to explore what you can do with that. The Bard archetypes, College of the Hexes. Convulsive Rhapsody. Notes of Ancient Traditions. I've been able to briefly read a little bit just in the time since I got it. The writing is quite good, quite advanced, great English. They knew what they were doing. So you can get the book either in Italian or in English. Cleric Domain of Creation. The Masiari, the Circle of the Masiari. They've got necrotic things going on. The Fighter, Martial Archetype, Warden of the Dead. The Monk Archetype, Way of the Four Truths. Paladin Archetype, Oath of the Rahidra. Just to give you an idea of what's out there. Ranger Archetype, Dream Strider. With the Silver Spoon, Night Travel, Witch Hunter. Rogue Archetype, the Night Agent. Look at this. So much to explore. Let me know. Blood of Earth, Warlock Patrons, 3 sources of arcane power. So you've got something for each class. A new subclass. Wizard. Let's check out this one. The Wizard Arcane Traditional School of the Moon. Entirely new classes. The Lunar Cultist here. Look at that guy with a little bit of horns coming out of the head there. New spells. New things to explore. The Silver Gaze. Whole bunch of new content to explore here, guys. Look at the attention to colors and detail, the deep blues, the reds, the oranges, earth tones. These are what you want to be painting your figures like. Look at that. The bluish one here, Master of Tradition. New spells. And we're about halfway through now, medium. To commune with the spirits and the ghosts, you have to have the medium. Seems cool. And look at this artwork. Look at that skeletal thing coming out of the guy's soul from the medium. Amazing. The vampire progeny of Asirencia. So, more expanded content for your vampire activities in Dungeons and Dragons 5e. We'll call this Dark Dungeons and Dragons. Look at that transformation right there into a bat creature of sorts. Look at that. Spooky stuff. Strahd, watch out. And the new backgrounds section here. Pretty much I haven't had a chance to read in depth, but you're getting your idea here. I'll include in a link below Nightfell where you can pick it up. Should be in there around 40 euros and plus shipping. Italian, great translation. It's like a Leonardo da Vinci of Dungeons and Dragons. For you, Legends of the Scholar, Raised by Witches, all these backgrounds, Seeker of Hope. Look, again, each of these could be like a 8-foot painting in Strahd's museum. Touched by Evil, Virtuous Spirit. This piece here, Chapter 6, Delve into the Night. You understand what I'm talking about? Do you see the full depth of the blood moon, the darkness? Hard to play this one in the summer, guys. This is your winter game for next season. And again, not for the children, not to play with the kiddos, not for that light-hearted, jolly, ha ha ha, he 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 kind of D&D. We're talking about this kind of D&D with possessions, the exorcist. People may be having nightmares from this one. New weapons here. Chapter 7, you got new items. This is some great stencil artwork, coffee style artwork. Just bring this out, this book, the next time you're at a cafe or a library. Kick back, relax, and enjoy with all your new items. Great artwork on the items as well. I'll tell you, I've been kind of disappointed with artwork lately in some of the Wizards of the Coast stuff and stuff coming out of the States. This is a whole new level of art, of depth, and quality. You can really tell they put their hearts and souls into this. We're going to do a special shout out to the artists just here at the end of the video, so we know who to respect, who to admire in the days. I mean, this is practically three-dimensional. It takes you right into the world, any one of these pieces, and you don't even have to read the text here to see what's going on. Let me know if you want me to do a spells video. Those are always nice to find out some new spells. Look at the moonlight coming through there. Marilyn Manson in Italy. That's what I'm thinking. And so these are our spells. Again, nice font style. You feel like you've found this Necronomicon when you get this book. This book that shouldn't have been found. It's dangerous, it's scary, and you may not leave the same person you were after you've read through it. You may slip into darkness. Look at this. The werewolf. Character sheets. Comes with character sheets. And great content front to back. Here's our backers list. Woohoo! I love it when they include the backers list in the back of the book. I'm probably in here somewhere. Love to check it out. But apart from the backers, let's just really quickly head back to the beginning here and send a shout out to these amazing artists. They're from Italy, but you get the sense from some of the names also they could be from some Eastern European countries as well. Angelo Peluso, he's the mastermind behind all of this. And then all of these other artists here. So hats off to this team. Nightfell, it's out now. If you want to get your copy, go ahead and click in the link below, my friends. That's all for now.